And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining the action on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, DA. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Dragic. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Hood in at the 3. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Outside Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Dragic. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. Anthony taking his time here. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Here's McCollum. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Sweet little floater.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And a missed layup.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And Anthony gets it to go.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Bradley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Here you have the consummate pro. Rare to see Avery Bradley complain or give anything less than 100%.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That free throw good from Bradley. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. So it's Portland now. It's a 5-point game. Lillard the pass to Kanter. Back to Lillard. Misses the 3.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Bradley, and it's sent back by Lillard.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Bradley. Here's Kanter, and Kanter throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Butler. Portland making their last shot. Good, nice job down low.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Good work there as it goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now Dragic. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. And it's denied. And he gets it back. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Portland leading by 7. Lillard with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Hood finds Canner. Shoots over Dragic. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Unselfish play by Hood. Could take it himself, but finds the open man.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. McCollum against Bradley. Back to McCollum. Anthony trying to get open. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hood against Dragic. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He's an aggressive competitor. Goran Dragic able to finish through contact.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's the 3. But they'll get another chance. Count that one. McCollum's got 6.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Outside Bradley. Pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They have a 9-point lead. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Now, here's Adebayo. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Dragic finds Bradley. Off target from outside. Portland leading by 9. Now, here's Adebayo. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
Now, here's Butler. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Another shot. Anthony with the block.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Cantor. And he makes good on the layup. He has 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And a new group in for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Myers-Leonard. Iguodala comes in for Butler. Robinson's checked in for Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Now, here is Robinson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler. The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
And that free throw good from Nunn. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside, Covington. That 3 off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Miami no good on that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Trent, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Nunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. One-on-one fast break. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Adebayo. Lillard against Nunn. And finished off by Nurkic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Count that one.
Nice shot from Bam there, embracing any opportunity he gets to scoring close.
Lillard outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Giles checked in for Cantor. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing by 13. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Covington after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland has possession. 11-point game. Trent passes to Lillard.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Trent passes to Lillard. Covington dishes to Lillard. Gets a very good look and converts. Lillard's got 6.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And here is Iguodala. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nurkic with the block. Covington wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now, here's Achua. No points in the game yet for him. Got a piece of it. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Heat. Iguodala left side. Here's Achua. Great D that time from Nurkic. And so it's Portland, 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Achua is out there with Adebayo. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Robinson, and it's Nunn in at the 1.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
Lillard outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Lillard. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Then for the Heat, Butler comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. Well, free throws good from Lillard. Here's Dragic. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jimmy Butler.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6. Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
To the paint, here's Iguodala, and it's Iguodala with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Now, here's Lillard. He had 40 points in the win against Utah. Here's Nurkic. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Second, Jimmy Butler.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
Teams benefit so much from having these guys at the small forward position that can pass. It's like having 2 point guards on the floor.
Here's Nunn. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down. 9 points in the game so far.
Potent with and without the ball, McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
Passes it to Achua. Heat moving the ball around. Lillard against Nunn.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by Achua.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Good on the shot. 6 points for Butler.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Harry Giles. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Hood subbed in for Lillard. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Avery Bradley comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Now, here's Nurkic. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Yep, it counts.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Here's Butler after the basket by Yusuf Nurkic. Dragic with it. The pass to Achua. Clock at 6. Back to Dragic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Dragic has got his second bucket of the game to go. Dragic against McCollum. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. The shot's good from Cantor.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Bradley. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jimmy Butler. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Bradley, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Damian Lillard.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Achua. Both good from the line that time. Here's Hood. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to McCollum. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Anthony. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Dragic kicks to Butler. Over Hood. And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland leading by 6. It's McCollum on the wing. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Miami the other way. Dragic looking it over. Pass to Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And you look at the career shooting percentages for Myers Leonard. 48% from the field, 39% from three-point range, and over 80 from the free throw line. How is he averaging less than 20 minutes a game for his career?
You know, GA, he's probably asking the same question. But what I do love is he does the little things. And his scoring, he's efficient. He's earning his keep. Has a chance one day to be a 50, 40, 90 guy.
And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Trent's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Leonard hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's Trent. He kicks to McCollum. Over Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And it's good. 2 points. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Beasting inside. Adebayo can bully you. And he's also added some finesse.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Trailblazers. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And for the Trailblazers, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team. It took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
Now here's Hood. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Trent, guarded by Robinson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Adebayo against Cantor. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This is where Bam goes to work, which in turn draws the D's attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
The first free throw is good.
Man, you know Bam Adebayo knows his role, doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate too.
And Adebayo drops them both. And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 1. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 5. Cantor finds McCollum. From the arc. They get it again. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just all muscle there. Cantor is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
And here's Bradley from 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The wide open look here for Anthony. Rebound by the Heat.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Trent. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Trailblazers, Harry Giles is checked in for Cantor. Robert Covington comes in for Hood. And Damian Lillard subbed in for McCollum. Then for the Heat, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Leonard. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Avery Bradley. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
55 seconds left here in the second. Adebayo gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Anthony, the pass to Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Adebayo. The rebound by Giles.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Iguodala with the steal. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Lock up D from Iggy, keeping his hands active there.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Lillard. Count the basket. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Now Butler. A 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Well, he's been an elite scorer for so long in the league. Shaq, how does Damian Lillard carve up defenses night in, night out?
Lillard can turn bad shots into good shots, Ernie. His elite range changes how defenses guard their whole team.
Well, you have to respect Lillard's shot, as well as he's one of the elite long-range shooters, can shoot from everywhere, and then he has great rap.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Enes Kanter is out there with Anthony, and it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Now here's McCollum. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Bradley against Cantor. Bradley passes to Adebayo. Add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. The kick out to Dragic. No good on the triple. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anthony, the pass to Hood, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Liking how Rodney Hood seeks contact on his shot, demonstrating once again that he's not going to back down from anyone.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
First one falls for him.
Rodney Hood has good size at 6'8", really uses his frame well to get his shots off.
Both free throws good from Hood. So it's Miami now. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And it's Leonard missing. And for Portland, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 16.
And once they roll the ball out there, Lillard turned on the switch. He is doing it all tonight.
The pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
One shot.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Bradley against McCollum. Up again. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Butler up top. Covered by Hood. Butler against Hood. Butler kicks to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. And stolen by Lillard. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Leonard against McCollum. A floater, and he sinks the layup. He's got 11.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
McCollum against Bradley. Leonard, the pass to Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 21.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Double V, recipes, where your man is. Sending blessings, I've been praying for my pastor, yeah. This a dream on the team, we're massive, yeah. We gotta get it, take cause and get it ready. Don't complain of why we living, they don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do it, dance, and gotta get it pretty.
Norkic checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Miami with a change here, too. Achua's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. To the middle. And a wide open look for Hood from outside off the mark. Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now, here is Robinson following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Double team on Adebayo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Miami also making a switch. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley. Lillard against Dragic. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Portland, no good that time either.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Here's Nunn. And again, it's the Heat missing. Portland trailing here. It's Covington on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Looking to get back on track here. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now, here's Nunn. Ball's knocked loose. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Robinson. And Covington sends it back. Lillard against Dragic to the inside. Nunn goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nunn's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Lillard against Dragic. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The dunk by Achua. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. He'd have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat at the offensive end.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Timeout.
Trailing by 2. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they... of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Nurkic finds Covington. They get a hand on it. Pass to Trent. Four on the clock. Offensive rebound. Nurkic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now, here is Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Yusuf Nurkic. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
He throw good, Robinson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here is Lillard. 18 points for him. Pulls up, and he knocks down the jumper. Lillard's got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now, here's Achua. Here's none. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
One shot.
And that free throw good from none. Lillard with it. 20 points for him. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Trent. 8 points for him. The dish to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. None against Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
And that one, good. Nunn's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Heat.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And that one's good, Lillard.
The natural offensive talent of Lillard gives him incredible flexibility, and boy, he can strike at any time.
Leonard finds none. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 22. Buries it down low. Lillard's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
There's the pass to Nunn. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Good work defensively by Lillard.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Lillard against Nunn. Now Lillard. He's got 24. It's good.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. 15 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Giles. Here's Trent. Lillard outside. No one near him. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Heat, Kendrick Nunn out there with Bradley. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so here's Portland. Following the score by Miami. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. And that one misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 5. From about 19 feet, and he swishes it right through. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Now here's Bradley. Here's Butler. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Anthony. Trailblazers trail by 5. Hood, the pass to Carmelo, and the shot goes in. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Lillard against Dragic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Lillard, the pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range, that's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Lillard.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Back to Dragic. To the middle, here's Butler, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. McCollum outside. Anthony trying to get open. And it's sent back by Leonard. Here's Bradley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Heat also with a sub. Adebayo's checked in. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Lillard against Dragic. Here's the floater. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Butler from outside. They get it back. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 12 points in just the second half.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's McCollum. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
At the line for 2.
Throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Bradley. Floats it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. McCollum outside. He's off on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Butler. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And here's McCollum. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hop. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Left side, Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
Shooting for Miami, Myers Leonard. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Leonard. Leonard hits them both. Trailblazers trail by 8. Lillard with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 37.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Passes to Adebayo. Down low, Butler. Tries again. He lays it in. Butler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bradley against McCollum. Hood for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
The quick trigger. Hood piercing the defense with the effective catch and shoot J.
Now here's Butler. Dragic left side. 2 points. That one goes.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum kicks to Cantor. Dragic against Lillard. The feed to Cantor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Anthony left side. Fires from 18. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Anthony.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only one miss against his 6 mates.
Now here's Bradley. Four on the shot clock. And the shot is long.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Here's Dragic. Right side, Leonard. Kicks to Bradley. Butler against Hood. Butler attacking, and it's in there. Butler's got 24.
You need a big basket, you turn to Jimmy Butler. He's the first option in their offense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
And his teammates love it. Cantor taking charge on a huge possession. You can just see him brimming with confidence, not afraid of the big moment.
Now here's Butler. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Good work defensively by Anthony. Lillard attacking, count it, and the foul. That's on Goran Dragic.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Throw good, Damian Lillard.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
The Heat trail by 3. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Butler.
Those 220 pounds came in handy. Jimmy Butler using his big body and muscling those tough shots.
Lillard outside. He kicks it to Cantor. They get it back. Hood, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hood's got 5 points now this quarter.
What poise by Hood, calmly draining the shot at a crucial time.
Butler against Hood. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Dragic against Lillard. Shoots the three. Here's Cantor. Anthony trying to get open. Tries yet again. It drops.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nurkic checked in for Portland. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler. Great tee that time from Hood. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting for Portland, C.J. McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're down by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Really like me, and I ain't really rockin', dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Bustin' to the slums though. One with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship that we mistake. The David Stern past the hat. No cap. Tell me I'm worth it. First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check here. I'm going to the gym, way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no
contact. 27 seconds left in the game. Nurkic with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Carmelo, you have lived in the media spotlight for a long time. How do you put that out of your head when you get on the floor?
I'm just playing ball. My team came to play today. We was focused, and we wanted it. We willed our way to this one.
A great performance, Carmelo. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.